What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Link Light here, with another episode of For the Love of Pokemon. And if you're new here on For the Love of Pokemon, what we do is we take a set, and it's usually the most recent set release, and we cover the artwork of the Pokemon cards and the artists that give us such spectacular artwork. Usually on For the Love of Pokemon, I cover about 10 or so artworks. I believe on today's episode, I'm going to be covering either about 15 or 16 of my favorite artworks from the most recent Pokemon set, Surging Sparks, that was released 2 months ago in November of 2024. Let's start off the first Pokemon artwork with a banger. We got this Eevee artwork. It may be my favorite artwork in the set. I usually save it for last, but you know what? It's a new year. Let's start off with a banger. So yes, this Eevee artwork is phenomenal. The artist who was credited with this artwork is Nayo Kimura. Again, the artist's name is Nayo Kimura. I really love about this artwork right here is you have the mountains in the background. Obviously, you have Eevee in the forefront, but the mountains in the background, what is that? Mount Everest a little bit. There's a little bit of snow, so maybe it's winter or springtime. Not really sure. Then I really love the small details with the purple and the white flowers in the artwork. Great illustration here. Let me know in the comments what would you rate this artwork on a scale of 1 through 10. Now, for this Vulpix artwork here, the artist's name is Naomi Sato. Again, the artist's name is Naomi Sato. I really love where the artist was going with this Vulpix, illustration here. You have Vulpix kind of being in its playful nature, and what is that? Tall grass, so it's probably in the field. I like the texture that we can kind of get off from the illustrator's illustration. It is just a great job from the illustrator. I really enjoyed this artwork. It is phenomenal to look at for the eyes. Let me know in the comments what would you rate this artwork on a scale of 1 through 10. Everybody who's been watching my content from some time knows I absolutely love Kamiya artwork. I definitely want to meet Kamiya in person. And what is this Pokemon's name? Morio? Morilo? Maybe it's one of the newer ones. I got to get in tune with the newer Pokemon. But yes, Morilo is this artwork is this kind of trippy at first. When you look at it, it's again with the kind of dark, twisted fantasy vibes, but it is clear Kamiya-ish. You have what is that? Volcanoes. You have some clouds. It's like very kid-ish s. But yeah, if you just know Kamiya artwork, this is usually how his style is, kind of dark, twistedy. But he just does such a fantastic job. Just look at this artwork, and you just can't tell me this artwork is not phenomenal. Let me know in the comments what would you rate this artwork on a scale of 1 through 10? When I saw this artwork, I instantly knew I had to add it. As soon as I saw it, I said, that reminds me of a night out trying to dance some salsa, which I'm actually trying to learn right now, is learn how to dance some salsa, maybe add some bachata and all that other fine stuff in between. But yes, how do you say his Pokemon's name? It is Oricorio. Oricorio is, I'm guessing, how you pronounce this Pokemon's name. Let me know in the comments, how do you pronounce his name, a Pokemon's name, properly? The artist who gave us this artwork is another tricky name. It is Hisuki Kitsuwa. Again, it is Kisuki Kitsuwa. Very hard Japanese name. I do apologize if you're watching this and I mispronounce your name. I'm going to really work on my Japanese pronunciations of some of these new illustrators. But yes, I really enjoyed this artwork. You have, the Pokemon dancing, some salsa moves. Then you have the greenery. It's very simple, but the way the artist set it up, it is just phenomenal. Uh, Knock out the park, home run. Let me know in the comments what would you rate this Pokemon artwork on a scale of 1 through 10. We all love a good laugh, and so does Sphere in this aquatic artwork that was illustrated by Tezero. Again, the artist's name is Tezero. I really love in this artwork how happy-go-lucky Phil looks. And then you have the little stuff in the background. You have the glaciers. You have a little bit of land. Just the art style was really great. Let me know in the comments, what would you rate this artwork on a scale of 1 through 10? Quaxley is the next artwork we're going to be covering. And I believe this is one of the new 3 starters, the fire, the grass, and the water. And obviously this is the water starter that we have in the new Scarlet and Violet era. And the artist's name is Sabatorio. Again, the artist's name is Sabatorio for giving us this great Quaxley artwork here. I really love in this artwork, you have Quaxley just in the forefront, waving. But then you have the heels. You can tell that Quaxley's kind of probably went on a little journey by walking up them hills. You have the waves in the background, and you have what is that? The little bit of the clouds right there. So great artwork from the illustrator right there. Really enjoyed this artwork. Let me know in the comments, what would you rate this artwork on a scale of 1 through 10? I've discussed some of my favorite Pokemon in previous videos, but I don't know if I've ever discussed a Togetic as being one of my favorite Pokemon. I have a light Togetic card that's one of my favorite cards in my collection. It's from the Neo Destiny set released in 2002 or 2001, such a long time ago now, but it's definitely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. The artist who was credited with giving us this Togetic card is Tezero. Again, the artist's name is Tezero. And for the artwork, I really enjoyed how you have Togetic being really happy. Obviously, it's flying. You have the wind in the background. You have the clouds. Just a really great art style from this artist. Let me know in the comments, what would you rate this artwork on a scale of 1 through 10? This is definitely a new era Pokemon, but if we take it back to the OGs of Erica the gym leader, they would definitely have this Meow Stick Pokemon in their collection. When I saw this artwork, I was just like, this reminds me of Erica, the Celadon City gym leader. I believe she gave out the rainbow badge in the OG Pokemon days. The artist who was illustrated with giving us this Meow Stick is Yorioki Ikayami. Again, the artist's name is Yorioki Ikigami. Again, a very hard Japanese name to say. Again, talking about the artwork, I really love this artwork because it just gave me very Erica-esque vibes. It's like I'm in the garden. You have the flowers, you have purple, red, and pink roses all around. Just a phenomenal art style that this artist was going for. Let me know in the comments, what would you rate this artwork on a scale of 1 through 10? One of my favorite things about Pokemon is how Pokemon can take the most boring Pokemon that nobody really cares about and give it such an incredible artwork. And the Sandygast artwork is no exception. I really enjoyed this Pokemon. I'm sure if you're opening up Surging Sparks packs, you're going to get tons of these Pokemon since it is a regular Pokemon. Nothing crazy about the classification of this Pokemon. And the artist who was illustrated is Koji Nakato. Again, the artist's name is Koji Nakato. You have Sandygast on the beach. It looks like somebody left its shovel and what is it, shovel and a bowl or whatever. I don't know why it's giving me a blank right now. I really enjoyed the art style that the artist was going here. Very simple, but just a great artwork direction here. Let me know in the comments, what would you rate this artwork on a scale of 1 through 10? Next on our list is this Phanpy artwork. And oddly enough, Phanpy artworks are usually pretty dope. I don't know what it is about the artist who illustrated Phanpy artworks, but they're usually pretty dope if I remember correctly. The artist's name is Ryoma Ursotoka. Again, the artist's name is Ryoma Ursotoka. Again, I apologize, you Japanese artists. You work so hard on these Pokemon illustrations, and I butcher your name. So again, my apologies there. But again, I really love the artwork. You have Phanpy looking cute and stuff. It's the It's in the grass. Maybe it's calling or saying hello. Let me know, what do you think Phanpy is doing in this artwork, and what would you rate this Phanpy artwork on a scale of 1 through 10? Now take a look at this artwork. What illustrator do you think created this artwork? It's an illustrator that I've always covered usually in every episode. And if you guessed it, it is a Baba artwork. It is a Pokemon, again, that nobody really cares about. And you're going to get plenty of these opening up packs. But I really love how Baba really just gives us such great artwork even for a pointless Pokemon. This Pokemon's name is Shrudo, and I'm guessing it's a Doodle type Pokemon because it is in the name. For me, I really enjoyed the background. You have the Pokemon drawing on the rock. You have the river in the background. I really love the color and the scenery in the back from, it's going from the orange to the blue and the browns and the greens. Then you have the flowers, the small details in the front for the Shrudo. Baba never disappoints with a Pokemon artwork. Let me know in the comments, what would you rate this Shrudo artwork on a scale of 1 through 10? If this Pokemon was real, I would love to fly on this Pokemon, and that is Altaria with its wings that are like feathers. Really not really sure what's going on with this Pokemon because it has no arms, but I guess the cotton looks like basically clouds. I'm sure it's very soft, and if we can somehow make this Pokemon real life, it'd probably be a #1 seller for pillows. But nonetheless, the artist's name is Rika, who gave us this artwork. Again, the artist's name is Rika. And for me, I really love the artwork here. You have Altaria flying. You have, looks like it's trying to display wind. And it's small detail with, I believe it's on top of mountains and it's flying through the air. I really wonder what this Pokemon is honestly looking at. Let me know in the comments, what is Altaria looking at in this artwork? And again, let me know, what would you rate this Pokemon artwork on a scale of 1 through 10? This artwork is another trippy artwork, but it is not a Komiya artwork. The artist who illustrated this, Kecleon? Let me know in the comments, how do you pronounce his name? I believe it's Kecleon. The artist's name is Shinji Kanada. Again, the artist's name is Shinji Kanada. So yes, we have this tribute artwork vibe going on here. Maybe Kecleon had some wild mushrooms in the forest, if you know what I'm saying here. But I really love the art style here. A lot of colors here, but the artist really does a great job of using that, the colors and things of that nature. So let me know in the comments, what would you rate this artwork on a scale of 1 through 10? I'm not sure how old this Pokemon is, but it gives me old man vibes. This rough lip Pokemon definitely gives me old man vibes. The artist who illustrated this Pokemon card is Nakamura Ipon. Again, the artist's name is Nakamura Ipon. For me, I really enjoyed this rough lit artwork is because you can see it's very simple, but the art style is just really great. You have the trees, you have the Pokemon, obviously, of course, in the forefront, sitting on a branch, probably looking over as travelers come by or Pokemon go by in the woods here. It looks like it's a nice fall day. I really love. It looks like it's textured as well in the artwork, but it's not. So great job to the artist on this card here. Let me know in the comments, what would you rate this artwork on a scale of 1 through 10? I absolutely love the small details in Pokemon cards, and this Indeedee card definitely has a lot of small details. You have Indeedee. It's funny that it's actually standing on something because I believe it has telekinesis or psychic powers. Maybe it could float, maybe it cannot. But obviously, it's moving some books here. I don't know if this is the Pokemon's specific library, but I'm guessing because it's Pokemon, it's probably its trainers library, and maybe it's a Pokemon of a professor in one of the Pokemon regions. But I really love that this card has a lot of colors in it as well, but it also has the books. And I am a very book nerd. So when I saw this artwork, I said, you know what? I have to add this on today's episode of For the Love of Pokemon. The artist's name is Sikio. Again, the artist's name is Sikio. It's definitely a name that's pretty easy to pronounce compared to some of the other names. So yes, let me know in the comments, what would you rate this artwork of Ndidi on a scale of 1 through 10? We started the episode with a banger illustration. We're going to finish with a banger of an illustration as well. Between the Eevee card and the Swablu card, I'm not really sure which is my favorite. Let me know in the comments. Do you like the Eevee card I showed first or the Swablu card that I have right now on the screen? These artworks are just both spectacular. I couldn't decide on a favorite one, so I'm going to just go with both for right now. The artist's name is, of course, you already know, Sao Sao. Again, the artist's name, one of the OGs, Sao Sao. This artwork is just so phenomenal. I love the colors here. Maybe it's Swablu really can't fly that well, so it's still low to the ground. It's low in the jungle compared to the Altair card up there high in the mountaintops there. You have the colors, but I really love the color scheme that the artist was really going here. It just looks like a phenomenal artwork. You cannot lie. Look at this artwork and tell me that it is not a 10 out of 10 artwork. I'm not even going to ask you for the rating because I know it is a 10 out of 10 artwork. Well, there you have it. Another episode of For the Love of Pokemon comes to a close. I want to give my appreciation and gratitude to the artists who spent time giving us spectacular artwork for us to cover on today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.